Amber and I'm back with another video. So thank you so much for joining me today. I asked a question on Instagram the other day of what you're holding in your hoard vault, and I also asked a question a couple weeks ago of what your crafty New Year's resolutions were. So a lot of people said they want to use up their washi tape, that they're hoarding it for some reason, and some people have collected so much. So I have a project today sharing how you can use so much washi tape. So if you're like me, I like to get collections that I really love, and I like to get almost all the elements that come with the collection. So that includes the big package of washi tape. And so this one happens to be the Storyteller by Vicki Boutin, and if you're familiar with these collections, they come in this tube right here with all the washi, and I rarely use up the washi in a collection, but yet I keep continuing to purchase it. I said, you know what, I'm going to find a way to use up a lot of washi and make it super cute to go with the collection pieces, and that's what I did. So today we're going to be making this mini journal, and it's so adorable. I love how it turned out. Here's the back. And it's made, the cover is made out of washi tape. It is so easy. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Let me do a quick flip through of what this looks like. So again, here's the cute little journal, and it's just really cute. So I used all the washi that came with this collection. I just simply embellished it on the front. And here's my little journal. I used the paper out of the collection as well, along with some nice premium copy paper for journaling or art journaling. And I stuck some paper throughout here. It's just a little mini journal to throw in your purse. I made so many of these, and I've used so many of them and given some as gifts. I sell them at my craft fairs. So here's this one. I love how it turned out. There's lots of white paper in there, and then some cute scraps of the artsy scrapbook paper from the collection. And then there's the back cover, and here's the back. I love how it turned out, and I'm going to show you how to make it. It's so easy. It doesn't take any time at all. You could slam a bunch of these out, use all those collections. Here's another one I have. So this one's Garden Party by Maggie Holmes. I don't even think I've used any of this yet. So this is another collection that I can make a bunch of these journals. It gives the cover this really nice texture quality by putting the washi tape there, and it's nice and secured because I mat the other side, and you'll see what I did to make sure that you don't have to add any extra adhesive. All the washi tape is secure, and it's just so cute and artsy, and you can sell these at your craft fair. Just put them in a clear bag, send some to your pen pals. But I plan on sitting here and making a bunch more of these, but let's go ahead and make one together. So let's go over the paper that you'll need to make this cute little journal. You'll need a piece of solid cardstock that measures 9 by 5 1/4, and I'm using Craft. Then for the scrapbook paper, you'll need 3 pieces that measure 8.5 by 5 and 2 pieces that measure 4.5 by 5. And then for the copy paper or printer paper, that's kind of like the filler paper you can journal on, I'm using 8 pieces that measure 8.5 by 5. And you can use really any paper for the filler paper, notebook paper, whatever you have on hand. But just remember the measurement of 8.5 by 5. Okay, so I've got all my washi tape. Let me get a close-up here. That came with the collection. It's so pretty. So I'm going to set that aside, and first thing you're going to do is work with your white paper. So you have 8 pieces here. I did this off video. So you're going to take 4 at a time and just fold them in half like this. So this is 4 pieces. This is 4 pieces. You just fold it right in half. Same thing with these 3 pieces of scrapbook paper that measure 5 by 8.5. You're just going to take them and fold them in half. And you don't want to crease it down with your bone folder at this point yet, because you kind of want it to have more of a rounded fold here. So I think I'll do this one like that, and then this one. This paper is so eclectic. I love it. So then just stick these two pieces that you cut at 4.5 by 5, stick those aside. And then just grab your piece of craft paper and you're just going to fold that in half also. So then just crease that down. And all of these right here, just put aside. We're going to work with the craft paper first. So open it up so the fold is right in the middle, facing up. And turn it this way so you can work with it better. You're going to need a craft mat for this. So this is going to be the front cover. So it's going to open like this. So I'm going to have it like this so I can work with it easier. And then I'm just going to take one washi tape at a time and put it down. You're going to want to leave about 1/4 inch between your first washi tape and the fold here. So I'll show you what I mean. So here's my first one. And this is going to go so fast. So I'm just going to take my first one, have it about 1/4 inch away from that fold, and just put it down like that. Make sure you have some excess on either end and just stick it down to your craft mat so it doesn't go anywhere. Then just take your next one and do the same thing. Try to keep these as straight as possible. I got a little crooked on mine on the first journal I made, but it's not even noticeable. So then you're going to take your next piece of washi and line it right up against that first one. Don't leave any gaps in there. Okay, so then you've got that one pressed down. See why you need the craft mat? So that way you can stick it down to the craft mat. If you don't have one of these craft mats, you could go to the Dollar Tree and get one of those place setting mats. That'll work too. Okay, so then I'm just going to do my next one. I love the different designs of all this washi. I'm just going to keep doing this right up against the last one. Again, don't leave any gaps. You could just do so many of these so fast because it goes super duper fast. Okay, so I'm just going to keep adding my washi and continuing down my cover. Okay, so now you just want to press it down really good so that washi is adhered to your cardstock. And then you're just going to simply peel this up and turn it around. And take each one and just pretty tightly, don't rip it, but you want to pretty tightly just lay these down on the other side, just like this. You do not want to rip this, so just be careful that you're not ripping the edge. And just lay this down, and it doesn't have to look perfect at all because you're going to be covering it up. So some of this can be pretty delicate, so just kind of be gentle with it, but you want to pull it all the way to that edge. And I know this looks super messy, but we're going to be covering this up. You're not going to do it quite yet. First, you're going to turn this around, and remember, this is your front cover, so this is your back cover. So you're going to turn this around and do the exact same thing on this side. You can change up the order of the washi, do whatever you want, but remember to leave that 1/4 inch gap right here, and just do the exact same thing for this side. Cover and the back cover all covered with washi. I think it looks so pretty. So before we mat these two inside covers, this is how we're going to assemble this. Okay, so to assemble the journal, you're just going to take one of your pieces of scrapbook paper that you folded, put in one of the bundles of white paper, then take your next piece of scrapbook paper and then the second bundle of white paper, then your last piece of scrapbook paper, and open it up to the page that you want in the middle here. That's what the middle of your journal will look like. Then just take this entire little bundle and nestle it into your craft covers. And it should fit pretty perfectly, and it does. So it gets right in there and it looks really good. There's nothing hanging out, and you have yourself your cute little journal. So then just find the middle, kind of hold it like this, and this is where the long reach stapler comes in. So this is the one I use. I love it. It's so worth investing the $25 or whatever it costs to get one of these, because you can make journals galore. I will link this one below. It's my favorite. It can staple like over 20 pages, and that includes cardstock. So you're just going to take the inside like this and just kind of press your fingers in there and make sure everything's nestled and straight. And then take the outside of your journal and slip that in there. And you're going to do 3 staples. One near the top, one in the middle, and I don't measure, I just eyeball this. And then one near the bottom. And there you have it. You can close it up now, and your journal is pretty much all done. I like to take my bone folder and just crease that down really strong. But those staples went through it no problem. And here's what our little journal looks like so far. I love it so much. But we'll do a full flip through in just a minute, but let's go ahead and get those pages matted. So on the inside front cover, I want to use this green one. I think it looks so pretty. So if you find that you need to cut off a little sliver because it's hanging off a little bit, go ahead and do that. It's no big deal. I just need to cut a little sliver off so I can mat that on there. So again, I'm going to be very generous with the adhesive. So then we're just going to go ahead and put this down and mat our inside front cover. And I think it looks so pretty. Make sure you burnish this piece really good with your bone folder, and that just means you're pressing it down so the glue gets into all the fibers of the paper and the washi tape, and it becomes like one with the journal. Okay, so now we have our front inside cover all matted. We're going to do this exact same thing for this back inside cover. Oh my goodness, it looks so cute. Here it is so far. Before we do a flip through of it, I'm going to just simply embellish it like I did the first one. I think these are so cute. This says all we have is now. I think I'll use that one so it kind of matches the other one. And put it right there. But I'm going to add some extra glue to this. I'm just going to use some of this wet glue. It's pretty strong. And add it to the sticky back of this chipboard. I think this looks so cute. I love how the washi makes the cover feel. So I'm going to center this. So that will dry. So that will need to dry. And then I'm going to grab a little embellishment to put right there like I did on this one. I did a butterfly. So I think I'm going to do another butterfly. This is a colorful one. And I will just add some glue. So the glue needs to dry on that too. I just love how this turned out. So you just open up your little journal and there's a matted page here. You got your scrapbook paper. You can put pictures in. Tons of white paper to journal on. More scrapbook paper. It's just very artsy and eclectic. I love it. So there's all this white paper, and then again more scrapbook paper. This is the middle of the journal, and then it just repeats. More white paper, scrapbook paper. I think it turned out so cute. I love making these. I have other tutorials on my channel where I made some similar journals like this, and then there's our back cover with that matted page, and there's the back. It feels so nice with that washi tape. It gives it a nice texture. So there they are, you guys. This was such a fun project. I feel like making a bunch more of these until the washi tape is gone. And so there they are, the one that I made before and then the one we just made together. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all of your support so much. I hope that you enjoyed this video tutorial, and I hope you'll give it a try with some of your washi tape. Please go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you enjoy simple projects like this so I know to do more. And I'll catch you very soon in my next video. Thanks again, everyone. Bye.